I mean, just look at it. Crunchy on the outside, succulent on the inside. This is my crunchy popcorn chicken with a homemade barbecue sweet chili sauce. So first things first, we've got 2 pans. We've got one over here which we're going to use for our beautiful sweet chili smoky sauce, and over here we've got about 3 centimeters of oil ticking over at about 175 to 180 Celsius. If you want to regulate the heat on there, just drop a little bit of cold oil in there, that'll bring the temperature back down again. So in this pan, we're going to get that up to a nice high heat, and into that we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to top that up with about 1.5 cups of hot water. Back onto our heat, and we're going to use this sweet chili. Now, the reason I'm doing this is, with chicken, it works really well with a barbecue sauce, and it works really well with a sweet chili sauce. So we're going to use some Chipotle, which is just a nice sort of smoky chili. I'm just going to add literally a good couple of teaspoons straight into this. Now what that's going to do is it's going to give us that beautiful heat element, that punchy kick from the chili, but also that really, really nice smoky flavour going through there, which works so well with this chicken dish. So while that's coming up to the boil, we're going to add 1/2 cup rice wine vinegar, and then we've got 2 cloves of crushed garlic. Season, so we've got a good pinch of salt, and we've got a good pinch of white pepper. Now to thicken this, we've got a tablespoon of cornflour, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this to our cornflour, give that a good mix round, and you've got a nice paste, and that can go straight in to our sauce just to start thickening that up slightly. And you can see there, it's started to reduce. Already got the lovely bubbles coming through. That's the caramelization process, which means we can drop the heat for that. That is done. So that can go into one bowl. That itself, once that's cooled down, is going to go so sticky and lovely. It's going to be the perfect piece for our chicken. Talking of chicken, pop that to one side. We have got some 3 chicken breasts here, and I'm simply going to cut these up into little bite-sized pieces. So this is going to be our popcorn chicken. Take off any little fatty bits, as always. Give your hands a little wash. Right, we have got our chicken breast all into our nice little cubes, and then we've got buttermilk. Douse that all over the top, and just using a wooden spoon, give that a really good mix round. We're just going to sit that to one side. Ideally, leave that overnight. We're just going to give that sort of like 10 or 15 minutes just to do its thing. Meanwhile, we're going to make up our spices. Now, this type of chicken dish, as far as I'm concerned, is my absolute sort of, I suppose, my cheat meal, if you like. It's my absolute favourite. I can't beat fried chicken. So, pan, nice and hot. Into that, I'm going to add a good sprinkle of coriander seeds and a good sprinkle of yellow mustard seeds. And you want to just warm those spices through. Give them a good shake around the pan. That can come back off the heat, and then we're going to put that into our pestle and mortar. And then we're going to add a good pinch of garlic powder, a good pinch of salt, and then a good teaspoon of smoked paprika. Give that a good crunch. You see there, you've got these lovely, vibrant colours, and the smell just works so well for this dish. Now, I've played around with KFC sort of recipes, you know, the ultimate sort of deep fried chicken poppers. This, for me, just works really well. It's got a really nice, light, fragrant taste to it. It's really nice, it works really well with the smokiness of the sweet chili sauce. So I'm gonna add that straight into our buttermilk chicken. And again, we're just gonna get that all involved. You see the sauce there changing colour completely. Got that lovely red colour going through. That is going to be packed full of flavour. Over here we've got a couple of eggs. Going to give that a good whisk up. Now, you're probably going to think, why am I using eggs? Because buttermilk sticks absolutely fine to the flour. For me, the egg works really well at making the flour go really crispy. Does that make sense? Basically using the buttermilk, a little bit of egg, the flour, and it just gives it this ultra crusty coating. And with this, we're just going to take some of our chicken into our egg, into our flour, really good coating, and then straight into our boiling oil. You cook these for about 8 to 9 minutes until you get this lovely dark colour. Don't take them out when you're golden. I want them to go that stage further so they're ultra crunchy. And as soon as you get these lovely sort of dark colours to them, crispy brown, just going to transfer that to a tray just to drain off. Look how crispy and crunchy they've gone. It's exactly what you're looking for. Let's just serve this one up. I mean, how good does that look? Then we're going to put our beautiful smoky sweet chili sauce just to one side. Finish that off with a little bit of greenery just into the centre, just to try and make this somewhat healthy. That is my beautiful buttermilk chicken with the most amazing spices with our gorgeous smoky barbecue sweet chili sauce. Just look at this. You've got crusty on the outside, juicy chicken on the inside. Dip that in our sauce. I've tried loads of chicken in my life, but there's something about this recipe that just works. Look, get recreating this one. Please comment down below. I'd love to see what you think about my recipes. Get recreating it, and if you do, hashtag me as Haste Kitchen as always, and I'll see you next week. Cheers then, bye-bye.